Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gil from Black Hole Comics, and today we're going to be doing a review on my custom Red Hood. It's Mezco inspired, I guess you could say, and it isn't exactly a definitive from the comics. It's my own interpretation. So the figures that I used for this was the DC Essentials Red Hood, which I have right here. I did review already, and then I also did use the Arsenal Mezco. That's where I got the hoodie and a couple of the other pieces. I'll break down where I got everything. So just real quick, I want to break down everything, what the recipe was for this. So for the helmet, DC Essentials. The original head sculpt I did repaint. Gave him the dark brown, almost like blackish hair, black mask, red eyes. And there's actually something else I'm going to do with this head sculpt as well as an alternate. Currently in the comics he does have short, like a shaved head almost, but he does have this mask. So the next piece I'll talk about right here, the hoodie that did come from Arsenal, and I did hand paint this, by the way, no stencil, no nothing, hand painted that. That's from the Marvel Legends Paladin. On the back, glued this to the harness here. So this actually comes with the Arsenal figure, and that's actually on his bow, if I'm not mistaken. No, not his bow, his harness. So I just ripped that off, and dang, it's really stuck. I took it off, and then I just super glued it to the harness. Okay, fix that now. The harness though, the harness does come with the DC Essentials Red Hood. That's stock on the figure, actually. So you're gonna have to take, actually dip it in boiling water to loosen up the adhesive, because it is kind of dug out around the hips, which I will show. I do have a little kit bash thing that I'm actually working with the leftovers, but if you see right there, it's dug into the figure, and there's actually like I don't know, some type of glue, but you're gonna dip it in hot boiling water to loosen it up. There you go. You can actually see some of it right there still left over. So to break it up, dip it in boiling water. The pants I got at GPS lot, I did have to cut off a little bit for the pants to make them fit properly. And then I did attach them down in the peg. These shin guards, or the armor, right here, those were standard on the Mezco Arsenal. It didn't have the best range of motion. Like, I know that this isn't a whole lot, but it had way less actually. It was basically just up and down, and that was about it. So what I did is actually I dremeled it out a bit. If you could see, I kind of left it right there in the middle, and I dremeled out around, and I shaved down a little bit on the sides to allow a little bit more better range of motion there. The harness does come with the Essentials Red Hood. This freaking knife keeps on slipping out, I swear. This is what it looks like pretty much underneath the hoodie for Arsenal. It's just like a red nylon. Same thing, he has like black leggings right here, almost like material. The hands I did use from the tactical suit Batman from the Justice League. And as far as guns or weapons go, I always go with the MSG model kit weapons. I love this. This is the AR-15. I really do like how this this is. I mean, you could take off, you know, the grip right there. You could easily take that off. Either way, you know, you have it how you want it. I like it like this. Fits in there perfectly, super snug. The guns that are in the holster are actually from the DC Essentials, which are done really well, which I brought up in my review. They look really good. Chrome with the black grip. Look great. You know, he has his knife. I feel like the articulation is the same thing as other Mezco figures. I feel like he articulates pretty well. He can kick forward, and the harness does not get in the way. Neither does the pants. Can't really kick back a whole lot. There's, you know, booty. Can't kick out to the side. There is, you know, the boot cut right there. You can go down. Can go up. There is a little bit of ankle pivot, not a whole lot. I probably could shave that down a little bit more to improve that a bit. You know, not a whole lot going forward. More going back though. He does have, you know, more than 90-degree range right there for his arms, biceps, swivel, double jointed elbows, you know, rotate at the wrist, so it goes up and down, interchangeable hands. You know, he can look down into his chest, can look up, there is range all the way around, and it's regardless of what head he wears. Oh, it is regardless of what head we put on. Down, up. And the other thing is that I did have to Dremel this out a little bit because let me see, the peg that comes on the Essentials, it's only that big, so I mean there is a size difference, so you do have to Dremel that out as well. So we're going to do a couple of size comparisons. My Redhood and the original body, at the very least, of the DC Essentials Redhood, and as you can see, there's about a ½ inch difference there. These are definitely closer to 7 inches. Okay, we're going to do a couple size comparisons here of just some other lines and some other figures. So I do have the Multiverse, the Mattel version of Tim Drake, Red Robin. So I really do like how this figure looks, and I definitely do want to do a Mezco style. Probably going to use a green arrow and find a way to do the cape. And talking about Mezco, this is stock, nothing, you know, nothing altered about it. That's stock as well. But the Batman, Sovereign Knight, regular release. Nothing changed out about it, but as you can see, they're close to being the same size. I think that's pretty good. I like how the Red Hood fits in line. You can see they're around the same height, but he has a sleeker build. You could definitely tell that Batman is the more muscular character. He's the thinnest, and he's like a middle build, which I really do like how they all look together. And the Bat family isn't complete without some Dick Grayson. I only have the DC Essentials. I don't have a Mezco or anything like that. I don't know. I'm either going to mod him or find a way to do a custom Mezco style Dick Grayson. Hopefully you guys did like my custom. Please check me out on Instagram at Black Hole Comics. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my podcast page at The Geek Out Show. You can listen to the podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, just pretty much anywhere and everywhere you can listen to podcasts. And you can also follow us on rawlivepod.com. Until next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.
Got a car, don't make me go and buy a bitch a little pre. Fuck on the camera, we can call it even. Friends are like the autumn, every year they leaving. And I'ma rake them in the pile, throw them in the bag, tie them bitches up and leave them. Cause most of these niggas are deceiving, and